Are you ready for summer? You know, sun is shining, getting out of the house, being able to un-DS some of these shoes that we've been stacking up over these lockdown periods. Well, the pair of sneakers that we're taking a look at today should definitely get you started on being able to envision those summer times. So let's get into it. Today, we're taking a look at the Nike Dunk High Syracuse. Alright, so we got the classic red and white Nike box. Let's take a look at that size tag. So the actual official color code is orange blaze, would you believe it? Now let's slide it open and let's take a look. Alright, so pulling these out, you ready to get hit with some bright orange and white? Of course, today's pair of sneakers, the Syracuse Nike Dunk High. Honestly, a super clean colorway of the Nike Dunk High. I mean, you remember the lows that dropped kind of at the beginning of the Dunk hype, and now they're reselling for tons. Well, this is the exact same color blocking, it's just on a high. Typically, highs aren't as popular as the lows for one reason or another. I kind of don't really mind. I think they both have different qualities, you know, both have a time and a place. But definitely this color blocking on the high, I think, does look really good. However, if we're taking into consideration the resale of the lows versus the resale of these, I'm definitely taking these. So the Nike Dunk High Syracuse released on March the 11th for both the UK and the US, which is a little bit of a change. Normally the US is a little bit behind and have delays when it comes to the dunks. They retail for £95 here in the UK or $110 out in the US. Now these did actually re-release back in 2016 as part of a Be True to Your School campaign. So obviously these being part of an original college dunk, these are going to be very, very popular. So the materials. If you've had any of the GR dunks that have released in I'd say the past year, you probably are pretty familiar with, I guess, the kind of cheaper feeling material. I guess the excuse being that they only retail for $110. Whether you feel that's valid or you feel like $110 is still a lot of money and you want better materials, well, you're gonna have to take that up with Nike. I guess personally, I kind of just expect it. It pretty much just feels like, you know, if you get a very basic Air Force One or, you know, kind of the Air Jordan 1 mid, any of those kind of cheaper bracket regular GR stuff, it feels just like that. But the color blocking is fantastic. I guess I just really like the orange and the white mixed together. I think it's just a great combination. So an overall bright orange mixed with the very clean white just makes for a really clean pair of shoes. White leather on the toe box, the medial and lateral panels around the ankle area, and of course the mesh tongue. You get the orange leather for the toe box, the eye stays, the back panels, and the sock liner. Oh, and of course the Nike swoosh. The midsole is white with an orange traction pattern, of course the same traction pattern that you would find on any Dunk. Comfortability and sizing. I personally go a true to size when it comes to Nike Dunk highs or lows, so that's what I'd recommend with these. However, if you've never tried out a Nike Dunk high, I'd recommend just going with your Jordan 1 size. They're obviously pretty meh in terms of comfort. However, again, if you're okay with Jordan 1s, then you're going to be okay with these. They're, again, very similar in that aspect. Again, this is a solid time to release this pair. I feel like with summer just around the corner, this is going to be something that a lot of people break out during those hotter months. Of course, with the substantial amount of Dunk releases that we're getting, I'm going to be a little bit more picky and choosy when it comes to what colorways I actually bring onto the channel. However, this one for sure is one I had to bring. This is something I really like. The color blocking is super clean. Again, I might be a little bit biased because I am a big fan of the orange color in general, so when they make it really clean on a pair of shoes, I immediately have some kind of affinity to it. I do think that there was a decent amount of pairs that were available when these did release, so if you didn't get a pair and you are looking to get a pair on the aftermarket, well, the resale, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, the thing is when it comes to Dunk highs, they don't often demand as much of a high resale value as the lows. So again, this is not that bad, but at the end of the day, of course, we all wish that we could just get them for the retail price to start off with. But just if you are someone who is looking to add this to your collection or just a pair of shoes that you want to pick up for summertime, just keep in mind that the resale price is not that bad, especially not that bad when you compare them to the lows. For me personally, this is definitely one that I really like. However, what do you think about it? Do you like the Nike Dunk High Syracuse? Let me know down in the comment section. But hey, that pretty much wraps it up. Let me know if you managed to grab these, and hey, thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I will catch you in the next one, but until then.